Guam and the outlying U.S. territories would see little or no financial relief from a draft Puerto Rico debt restructuring bill, despite White House support for a more inclusive bill. PNC's Washington correspondent Matt Kay reports.
Guam and other island lawmakers in Congress have fought for months to get at least what Puerto Rico may get in legislation to restructure its massive debt. But that was not the case when House Natural Resource Republicans unveiled a second draft bill this week. Guam Congresswoman Madeline Bordallo argues Puerto Rico is not the only territory with financial problems.
Guam and the other territories, while we are nowhere near the crisis that Puerto Rico is in, could very well be headed down that road should these fixes not be addressed. So thus I remain disappointed that the bill does not address issues such as Medicaid, the EITC, and government pensions.
Bordallo and the other delegates wrote committee leaders last week urging their islands get a better deal. Bordallo and the CNMI's Greg Khalili-Sablan co-sponsored legislation earlier to fully fund the Earned Income Tax Credit in the territories. Interior Assistant Secretary Esther Kiaina recently offered administration support to lift the island Medicaid cap and provide a cover-over tax reimbursement for the Earned Income Tax Credit. Bordallo is considering whether to try to amend the Puerto Rico bill. The Congresswoman did cite one improvement from the bill's earlier version dealing with debt restructuring and oversight.
I appreciate the language that clarifies the other territories covered by this provision must opt in to the control through a vote of the legislature and with concurrence of our governors.
The earlier draft left it to Congress alone to decide if Guam and the other territories can restructure debt like Puerto Rico if they ever need to, raising concerns by Governor Eddie Calvo that Guam's bond rating could suffer. Separately, a House spending panel was wrapping up committee work on FY17 military construction and VA funding, including almost $249 million for MILCON projects on Guam, with funds for new housing at Andersen Air Force Base, a power upgrade from Harmon to Andersen, an Air Force Global Hawk Block 40 maintenance hangar, and an Air Force satellite communications facility. On Capitol Hill, Matt Kay for PNC.